This is day 69 of trying to get to 2000 ELO on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1822 and I'm versing someone rated 1864. So my rating is fairly high right now, so I'm planning on trying to win more games than I lose. That would be pretty nice because I never gotten to the 1900 level. Um, so plan is basically just win this game, castle kingside, develop my knight to d2, push c4. I'll actually push this pawn first, and then probably go d. Actually, no, I'll probably push this pawn, make room for my bishop. My opponent is playing pretty slow. This move seems just terrible, just terrible. Um, I could go here, but he has en passant, and I don't really know. Uh, yeah, I'm not really sure if I should play this because I'm not really used to playing moves when my pieces aren't developed. Like usually I would just develop my pieces, but I feel like this kind of calls for this, and then because I need to also open up my bishop diagonal. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go here. I think his best move would be to go just to move his bishop back. I think that's his best move. But some people, they just can't stop themselves from en passant. Okay, so I think I would say that's the best move. Um, and now I'll develop this knight. My bishop's a little weak. Obviously, this pawn is so I might have to reroute my bishop later in the game. I'll go here now though, and the idea is to be able to castle. I probably won't castle though because I want to see how my opponent develops his pieces. I'm also going to either push this pawn, or both of them. I want to say pushing this pawn first is better. Okay, so he develops his knight. That's actually it's probably a good move, but what I don't like about that move is that it would be much better if this pawn was here and he had these three connected pawns. So it's definitely not like a bad move or anything, but that's kind of one drawback from his position. I could go here, threatening to take this, but then he would just develop his bishop. But then it looks like taking his bishop would be good for me, I think. So, but he also could give me this check. But then I could actually play something crazy and allow him to give me this check and then just move my king. But that's probably not the best move. Yeah, there's no need for me to play something risky. I'll stop his knight or bishop from coming here, and probably put my knight here, c4. Usually, when I play with the white pieces, I always push c4. But in this particular case, I might not because it kind of just weakens this pawn right here. So he pushes this pawn. He's anticipating that I'm probably going to castle kingside. That move looks completely incorrect to me. Because my king isn't over here yet, and this bishop is weirdly placed. Like it just looks weird. This bishop's not developed. So I could go here. This looks like the most forcing move. I think he might even just move his queen, maybe, but then that would just block in his bishop. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go here, and I'm attacking. I'm threatening to take this pawn. I'm also making room for my bishop to reroute it because I don't really want to push c4. Just weakens this pawn, so I want to reroute my bishop to a better spot. Maybe even over here and take his knight or something. I mean to take, or he could play that. I actually didn't really think of that. So his knight is defending this pawn, both knights. He's also making room for this pawn to go here eventually, maybe, but that might not be a good move because that kind of just looks weird. The two moves that I'm kind of thinking of are either rerouting my bishop or pushing this pawn to kind of control more squares and stop him from pushing his pawn. Yeah, I think this move is very nice. I want to occupy more squares. These pawns do a good job. I'm not really worried about him pushing, but I think he's gonna end up moving his bishop, and then these pawns maybe he'll start pushing them. So it's best that I just for the future I'll have that pawn occupying more space, and then try rerouting my bishop. So maybe he'll develop his bishop, putting pressure on this pawn. Okay, he does that. I could reroute my bishop to go here, and then if he takes, that would be Even just taking with the pawn maybe to open up the rook file. Yeah, I'm gonna reroute my bishop. He may be able to push this pawn, attacking my knight. Probably moving my knight here would be reasonable. So I'm expecting this pawn push. It doesn't, even this doesn't really look like a good move to me. Okay, instead he pushes this pawn. I don't know about that move. I don't know about any of my opponent's moves. Could go here, pushes this pawn. But inducing this pawn push, I think, actually weakens his structure a lot because this diagonal is open. So I think even if he does go here and I move back, that would still be good for me. And if I go here and he takes, taking him with the knight seems like the most reasonable. I could take with the pawn, but he hasn't castled yet, so I'd probably just take with the knight. So I'm going to go here. I guess he could also maybe block with his knight. Actually, no, he can't. I can take this. So he can't move these knights. His bishop can take. I take. Okay. He's attacking my knight. I could take this, attacking his queen. But is that... should I do that? I'm actually just going to move my knight back. It wouldn't be unreasonable for me to take his bishop, but I feel like it just doesn't really do that much. So I'm kind of hoping that he takes because I want my knight to occupy these squares. Maybe taking is the best move, but I'm just not going to play that. And this knight looks extremely weak. The position's closed though, so there's not really anything I can do right away. This pawn looks weak, and now he plays the move that I was kind of hoping for. I think that just weakens his structure. Because I don't care about, like, moving my bishop here looks like a good move for me. But I am going to play a little bit faster because I don't want to get low on time. I have to keep an eye on this pawn here. I only have 2 defenders, so castling probably wouldn't be the best move for me. And then maybe pushing not c4 but c3. Actually, maybe c4 though. I'm not sure. c3 looks nice though because if he takes. Okay, so he moves his knight. So if I push this pawn, he can't take this because my queen defends. If I push c4, I wouldn't really want him to take though. I don't know if c4 is the best move or c3. I'm just going to push c3. This pawn is defended twice. So pawn takes. I'm thinking taking with my bishop. Maybe c4 was better there, but it just seems a little too confusing. So I don't want to get confused. So my next move is basically to take this pawn. Okay, he just moves his queen up 1 square. Yeah, takes, knight takes this, and then probably taking with the pawn. I guess he could take with the queen, though. Well, if I were to push, he can't just go here because, well, I guess he could take with the, sorry, he could take with the, I mean, okay, his rook is not defended. So if I push this pawn attacking his knight, he would have to move his knight. I'm sensing a weakness here, but I can't see it. If I go here, he'll have to push, takes. I'm just going to take this, though. Maybe that's not the best move, but if knight takes, I'm planning on just taking. Maybe he'll take with the queen, but that seems like a bad move. So I'll take his knight. If he takes with the queen, I'll probably defend my... so he's trying to take this. I probably should defend that, so I'll go here. And then I'm preparing... this bishop move, which looks very, very good. So maybe moving his knight somewhere would be good for him. Maybe going here, but then... Okay, instead he allows me to get this move. So I can't take... I could take, but... I'm just going to castle. And... I don't think taking... It's defended by his bishop already, so if I take, queen takes, and his bishop would just end up here. I don't think that's good for me. Okay, he moves his knight. He's preparing maybe this pawn push, or maybe he's preparing this knight move. I'm going to I'm going to go here, threatening to take this pawn. If his knight goes here, then I'll just take. So this pawn, if I could win this pawn, that would be very nice. But I need to speed up because my opponent has double the amount of time. I'm not sure how he defends this pawn. I'm not very sure. Okay, he doesn't defend the pawn. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to take that and probably take this with check would be the best move. And I could push, rook takes. Is there any sacrifices here? I do have this check, king moves. I'm not seeing any type of winning moves. I need to play faster. I have this move, takes, but the knight. I'll have to go here and then probably push would be the best series of moves. And this pawn is defended. So I'll go here. Pawn takes, knight takes. Probably taking with the queen would be nice. I could also push this pawn and get this check. Opening up the rook file I think is good as well. Okay, he takes. I'll take with my bishop. No, I'll take with the rook. Yeah, I'll take with the rook and then push this pawn. Okay, he's attacking. Oh shoot, I just blundered that. Actually, I can go here. Oh, thank God. Oh, it defends the knight. So that's why I was thinking of moving my king. I'm still kind of losing though. I'll go here. It looks like I'll have to move my king, and I'm gonna lose this pawn here. Shoot. I'll go here. I can't believe I lost. I feel like I played good. I feel like I played good moves, but I'm down 2 points of material. So that's. But anyways, I'll just keep on playing though. I'm not really sure where I went wrong there. I'll go here. I'm pretty sure I have a fork. I might be able to get a fork maybe if I'm lucky. But I'm attacking this pawn. And if he takes this as a fork, he's probably not going to take though. He could also give me this check. I'll probably just move my king. Maybe up the board is better. Not really sure. Maybe just going here is better. That's unfortunate. I'll go here. Maybe I can get this check. Yeah, maybe I can get a fork. That's unfortunate. I don't really have any moves here. I'm gonna have 14 seconds too. So basically, I'm just gonna blitz out. I'm attacking his rook. And I'm defending this pawn now. I do have this check. Attack his rook. Yeah, I'm just like basically he has to go here because I'm attacking the pawn. No, move. Oh my gosh. Move. That's so unfortunate. My opponent played with an 80.3% accuracy, and I played with an 71.5% accuracy. I just blundered this diagonal, and that cost me the game. And that was basically the only major mistake that I made. My rating is now 1815, percentile 99.7, and still a high of 1882. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.